and welcome to today's session. So in today's session, we're going to be doing, to start off with, alternative nasal breathing, and I'll talk about that in a moment. And the main meditation practice we're going to do, it's one I wrote when the coronavirus started taking off. It's called Coronavirus, Dealing with Anxiety and Fear. So many people have sent me messages in saying that, they're starting to get anxious and panicky, and they can't seem to control their emotions. So then this meditation is especially for them. So to begin with, though, we're going to do the alternative nasal breathing. So to begin with, I want you to just take your finger and put it underneath your nose and then breathe out. Okay, do one more time. So which nostril is more dominant? It changes throughout the day, but give it one more try and just see which is the most dominant. Oh, it's making me sneeze now. Which is the most dominant? If it's the right hand nostril, it means that it's being controlled by the left-hand side of the brain, which is the thinking side, which is the more energetic side. If it's the the left-hand nostril, then it's the right-hand side of the brain, which is the more spacious, the more relaxed, more open side. So when you're doing meditation, it's good that it's coming from your left nostril. So if you are breathing from your left nostril, then excellent, you're already calm. If you're not, then you're probably breathing from your right nostril. So then we'll now do the alternative breathing, and it should balance out and you should calm down more. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the right hand nostril and breathe in through the left, and then we'll hold the left and breathe out through the right. Then we'll breathe in through the right and out through the left. So that's one round. So in right, out left, in left, out right, in right, out left is one round. And we're going to do 10 rounds. So I'm going to leave you to do it yourself. I'm not going to say breathe in, breathe out. So we're breathing in through the left, out through the right, in through the right, out through the left. Okay, one round that is, and we'll do 10 of those. Okay, so get comfortable and close your eyes when you're doing this and breathe in deeply. Take a good deep breath in and then blow the air all the way out, okay? So let's begin. So breathe in from the left. And breathe out from the right. Breathe in right. And out left. Okay, that's one round. So do 9 more rounds on your own now. Once you've reached 10, then you can just stop. So I'll just wait for a moment, just in case people are just catching up. When I can't see anybody, it's difficult for me to know if you've finished, but hopefully you have. So now I want you to then put your finger back again and exhale. So has it changed side now? Have you calmed down? Remember, we want it coming out of the left nostril more than the right. Okay, so this is, again, all these exercises that I'm showing you at the beginning of these live sessions are things that you can do anywhere to calm yourself down. So when we're doing this, we're putting good oxygen in our body, we're calming ourselves down. So again, it's a good exercise to do whenever you're getting a little stressed or a little tension or anxious. Okay, so as I was saying at the beginning, so many people are sending me messages and emails and just saying that, they're losing control of their emotions. Many people have told me that they're Buddhists, they've been working on their emotions for years. They thought they'd progressed down the path. And then when it comes to being put in isolation and the fear of the coronavirus, then they've gone back to step one. So, I mean, it's a good way for us to see how is our practice developing. I mean, we can fool ourselves sometimes. Yeah, I've been doing this for years and I'm great at it. And then something happens and we go, oh, maybe I'm not so good. So anyway, if you feel like that, it's okay. Don't be harsh on yourself. We're all in the same boat here, and so many people are becoming anxious. So, you know, just be calm and don't berate yourself over this. So the meditation we're going to do is a meditation, as I said earlier, that I wrote just at the outset of the coronavirus. And it's called Coronavirus, Dealing with Fear and Anxiety. And so fear and anxiety and overthinking, they're all about thoughts. If we can sort of control our thoughts, then of course we're going to be able to control our anxiety. If we can just allow thoughts to appear and disappear, then of course our anxiety and our panic will also go with them. So that's what this meditation is all about. It's a practice that is going to talk about thoughts and how we can let those thoughts go, so they, the negative ones, and just stay with the positive ones. Okay, so sit comfortably, put your back straight, drop your shoulders, and lightly close your eyes. And we'll start by doing the 5, 6, 7 breath. So breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose and hold the breath. And breathe the air out through your mouth. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. breathe in, hold, and breathe out. And now breathe normally. And just breathe in and out of your nose normally. And don't force any breath, just breathe naturally. And to begin with, I want you to just focus your awareness on the breath flowing in and out of your nose. And just leave your focus on that for a moment. And if you become distracted, then it's okay. Just gently bring yourself back to watching your breath. So now we're going to do a visualization practice. So we've all visited places that are just so beautiful, they take our breath away. So I want you to think of a place like that now. Somewhere you visited that was just so beautiful. And once you've brought that place into your mind, just visualize yourself standing in that place. And I want you to look around you. What can you see? Just have a good look around this beautiful place. And now I want you to listen to any sounds that you can hear in this place. Start off by listening to sounds that are near to you. And now listen to sounds that are further away. And as you breathe in, I want you to see what smells there are in this place. Are there any beautiful fragrances you can smell? And now I want you to feel the warmth of the sun on your face. And then feel that warmth going all the way through your body, making you feel calm and relaxed and peaceful. And now sit down on the floor and with your right hand touch the ground. What can you feel? And while you're sitting on the ground, I want you to focus your awareness on your thoughts. And for the next few moments, just visualize your thoughts as water bubbles in your head and just watch them appear and then allow them to float off uninterrupted. Do this with every thought, even if it's a happy thought. Just watch them come into your head and then gently float off. The thing most people do when a thought enters their mind is to follow it, judge it, dwell on it, and become lost in it. You don't need to identify with your thoughts or become fearful or overwhelmed by them. Also, it's important that you don't judge these thoughts, because judging is getting lost in thinking. Simply acknowledge you have a thought and allow it to float off uninterrupted and disappear out of sight. Remember, thoughts are just thoughts. They aren't necessarily true or real. They're just thoughts. You can't touch them or see them. They're simply a process of the mind. So there's no need to engage every thought. Just watch them arise and float away. Even though your thoughts may be making you fearful and anxious at the moment, it's important to remember that they're not you. They're simply thoughts. They don't define you. So just let them go. Just acknowledge and accept the thought is there and just leave it go on its way. Whenever you find yourself overthinking or becoming fearful or getting obsessed, imagine your thoughts are just water bubbles and allow them to float off uninterrupted and unimpeded. From time to time, your thoughts may distract you from being fully present in this meditation. But don't worry, it's normal. As soon as you realize that you've become sidetracked, just gently bring your attention back to watching your thoughts come and go. So now just gently move your attention back to your breathing again and just become aware of the air entering and leaving your nose. And just give yourself permission to relax and feel safe. So now we're coming to the end of this practice, but before we finish, I want to leave you with these thoughts. We cannot always control what is going on outside of us, but we always have the ability to control what is happening within. So don't fixate on each and every thought. Allow the fearful, anxious, stressful thoughts to appear as a water bubble, and then watch them float out of sight, leaving you to focus on more helpful thoughts. So now I want you to just very slowly start to open your eyes and look down on the floor in front of you. And just gently allow yourself to be brought back into the room. And this feeling of being calm and relaxed and peaceful, try to hold on to that for as long as you can. And when you're ready, you can slowly move your head up. So I think the takeaway from this meditation practice is that thoughts are just a process in your mind. That's something that you need to give a bit of thought to. Those thoughts are just a process. We don't know where they come from. We don't know where they go to. And a thought has absolutely no power until you fixate on it. So it's you that is giving the thoughts power. If you allow a thought to come and acknowledge it and let it go, then it has no power. It's gone. But if you allow a thought to come and you identify with it and you hold on to it, then you're giving that thought power. So try to remember that next time you're becoming anxious or fearful. These are just thoughts. We can let them go. Imagine that they're a water bubble and they just come and then they just go and pop and disappear. Okay, so thank you very much for tuning in today. So if you have any questions, then please just leave the comments and I'll get round to answering the questions. And if you have any requests of meditation, then I'll look to see if I can do that. I hope to see you all tomorrow. And please, if you know anybody who you think would like this, then share. As soon as this is finished, it will be on the Facebook page, and you can share direct from the Facebook page. It will help, and particularly this type of meditation when so many people are anxious, it's going to really help a lot. So please share. So then I will see you at the same time tomorrow. So in the meantime, stay at home, stay safe. If you have to go out, then please do the social distancing. Let's try to beat this virus. Okay, namaste.